What's up, Preps and Devos? It's Coach Ethan with D1 Training, bringing you D1 at Home for May 26th, and it's a lower body day. So once you complete an 8 to 10 minute warm-up, we're going to roll right into the performance segment, which I'm going to share with you now. If at this point you would like to take a screenshot of the workout so you don't have to rewind the video to reference, go ahead and do so now. All right, let's go over the performance segment. So we're going to start things off with single leg pogo to a double leg pogo. This week we're doing 4 sets of 10 single leg pogos on each leg, and then moving to 10 low and quick, and then 10 high pogos. All right, so you're going to do 40 pogos in total, 10 left, 10 right, or vice versa, and then 10 double low, 10 double high. All right, and then once you complete your 4 sets of that, you're going to pair that, you're not going to pair it. Once you complete your 4 sets of your pogos, then you do your high knees. All right, you have 10 sets of high knees sprints. All right, you're going to do 50 reps. A rep counts for every time your foot hits the ground. All right, and you're going to rest 30 seconds between each of those 10 sets. All right, so you are not pairing these two together. All right, so I'll demonstrate first. So when you do your single leg pogos, all right, keep a soft bend in your knee. Think about pulling that toe up towards your shin. It's right here. Nice and quick. 10 right, 10 left, 10 low double, 10 high double, okay? 4 sets, rest 30 to 40 seconds between each set, okay, for your pogos, all right? Once you complete all 4 sets of your pogos, same, give yourself roughly 30 to 40 seconds, and then you can start your 10 sets of your high knee sprints, okay? Remember, it's only 50 taps of the foot. Make sure you have proper arm drive, getting that elbow back. The arms are driving close to the body. All right, you can back pocket to eye socket, a slight lean forward, okay? As you do it, don't round your back, okay? But just kind of lean forward, shift your weight, and then you're gonna start by driving your knees up, going opposite arm, opposite leg. And every time that foot hits, that counts as a rep, okay? You'll do that 10 times and rest 30 seconds between all 10 of those. All right, once you complete your high knee sprints, give yourself 2 minutes rest, and then we're going to move into our squat jumps and lateral pogos. All right, so A1 and A2 here. We're going squat jumps for 3 sets of 15, and then lateral pogos, 3 sets of 40. You're going to pair these two together, okay, since they're the same color here, and they're the same letter. So A1 and A2, pair them together. So squat jumps first. All right, you don't have to necessarily hit full squat depth like we would if we were doing a normal squat. 3/4, all right? Maybe a little bit lower is fine. Don't think you have to get super low, all right? But I want a pretty good squat. So you're down here, all right, that's low enough. Notice the crease of my hip is still above my knee, but that's okay. All right, you're gonna jump up, plan. Okay, you're going for good height every single jump, okay? So squat jumps. After squat jumps, we're going to do our lateral pogos. All right, so have your feet hip width. All right, imagine an invisible line, or if you have a line, that would be great too. I'm just going to jump back and forth across it. Each time your feet hit, that's a rep. All right, so you're going to hit 20 right, 20 left, making for 40 total. And it's nice and quick, side to side, and both feet touch at the same time. You're moving as quick as you can. Stand the balls of the feet. Do not let the heels touch. All right, once you get done with all 3 of those sets on both exercises, we're going to move on to B1 through 3, which is a goblet squat with a 3-second eccentric and a 3-second pause at the bottom. All right, so for 3 sets of 15 reps. So you're going to be here for quite a while. All right, B2 is a hurdle simulation. All right, we're going to go 3 sets of 6 on each side, and then an ipsilateral, or we'll just call it a same side RDL. And that's going to be a single leg RDL, or 2 sets of 12 on each side. All right, so for your goblet squat, you can hold your dumbbell or your kettlebell. You hold it just up at the top of the chest. All right, feet about shoulder width. Turn those toes out slightly, soften in the knees. The movement happens first at the hips. Hips start to go back, something like you're sitting back in a chair, and then bend those knees, drive those knees out. 3 seconds down, and then you hit the bottom, 3 seconds to the bottom, and then drive up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna do 15 of those, okay? After you complete your goblet squats, we're gonna do our hurdle simulation. So for your hurdle simulation, we're gonna go 3 right, 3 left. You can alternate legs on this, okay? We're gonna go here, hands on the hips. We're gonna take our right leg and go up and out, keeping your shoulders square in front of you, all right? And then alternate the other leg, up and out and over, okay? So that was 1 on each leg. You're gonna hit 6 on each leg for a total of 12. And then B3 will be your single leg, same side RDL, or your ipsilateral single leg RDL. If I'm working my right side, I'm gonna hold the weight in my right hand. So my left leg is gonna be the leg that travels back behind me. The movement happens here at the hip. My back is gonna stay flat. I keep my chest up, eyes forward. I'm just gonna move through this hip right here, and this weight's gonna travel down over the middle of my foot or at the side of my leg here. All the while, I'm keeping my hips as square to the ground as I can. I don't want to let my hips rotate out as I go down, okay? It's important to keep a soft bend in the knee. We don't want to lock the leg out and do it stiff-legged, okay? Very soft bend in the knee. Take your time, go slowly, let that leg go back behind you, and then you're going to come right back up, all right? So weight on the same side as the working leg, okay? So you'll stay on one leg, get all your reps, and then move over to the other leg and get your reps on that leg, okay? Before moving back or going back to your goblet squat. So taking you back to the workout, we're gonna look at C1 through 3. We have a reverse lunge with knee drive. We're gonna do 2 sets of 15 each, a 90-90 rotation with hip drive for 2 sets of 5 each, and then a single leg squat for 2 sets of 8 plus. Okay, so if you can get 8, or if you can get more than 8, then go ahead and get more than 8 on each side, okay? And then for this one, if you'd like, you can alternate it. However, it's your option. If you want to stay same side for 8 reps, you can, and move on to the other. If you just want to alternate it, go ahead and do so, okay? So let's go ahead and start with reverse lunge with knee drive. I'll show you what that is. If you want to weight this, you can. You just hold your weight similar to a goblet squat. All right, so you're going to step back, touch that back knee, and as you come up, you're going to drive that leg up. Okay, now if you're staying with the same side, all right, like I'm doing with my left, my right leg's going to come up as I come up before I put that foot down. That's why I might have messed the rep up, but this is what it should look like. So step back, and when you come up, you're driving that knee up. Now, if you want to alternate, you can do that. All right, so it's going to look like this. Step back, drop the knee, drive up, leg down, alternate, step back, knee up, drive down. Okay, so you can stick same leg if you want to, or you can alternate. Okay, I'll give you some options there and variety for you. And then moving on from there, we're going to do a 90-90 hip drive. So you're going to sit on your butt on the floor, make 90 degrees with your legs here, just like so. All right, so one foot is on top of the thigh. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rotate my knees. And it's going to be through the hip. The motion takes place. All right, so my knees are going to flip, and the motion is going to happen right here, dips right here. And then as I switch, I'm going to come up tall and drive my hips forward. All right, make sure I'm not leaning back in my back. Okay, I'm just coming up tall, engaging my glutes, come back down, flip my knees over again, and then do the same thing this way. Up tall, feel a stretch, engage my glutes, and then come back down. You're just going to continue to alternate until you get all of your reps there, okay? And then once you're done with your 90-90 hip rotation, you're going to do your single leg squat, all right? If you have a box or a workout bench to do it to, that would be optimal, okay? But think about sitting back in a chair. So if you have like a foldable chair, that would work too. Just make sure you put it against something that's stable where that chair is not going to move on, okay? That way it's safe. So when you sit back, all right, not necessarily that you're putting all your weight into it or really sitting back onto that chair. But the last thing you want is to try to do a single leg squat, all right, and bump that chair and it's moving, and then there you go, okay? So take a chair, put it against the wall, all right? Or you can do it to the couch as well, all right, if your couch is well enough. So what it should look like is you're here. I'm going to show you on my right side. The foot that's not doing the squat or the foot that's in the air. Doesn't need to be way up here. You can just hover the foot. All right, I'm gonna move through the hips as if I'm sitting back with one leg. And I can put my hands wherever I need to in order to maintain my balance. I just wanna make sure I'm not rounding my back, okay, a whole lot. I'm trying to maintain a nice big chest, my eyes forward, so I push my hips back. I go into my squat, and then I stand up, okay? If you wanna alternate, you can. You can do the same thing. You can go right here. Just like so. Okay, now you're not going to get as low as if you're sitting back on something. Okay, you'll be a little bit higher. All right, and as you can see, the movement first happens at the hip, and as I'm going down, all right, then my knee bends, my hips going back, and coming up. Well, that's a full pistol squat, where you'll be sitting back onto a chair or a box. Okay, something that will add stability for you. All right. Once you get done with those 3 exercises, we have some core work. We're going to do D1 and D2. We're going to do a reverse crunch for 3 sets of 25 reps, and then a glute bridge hold for 2 sets at 80 seconds, okay? So a minute, 20 seconds there. All right, when we do our reverse crunch, we're going to go down to our backs on the floor, legs out long. We're going to elevate our shoulders too as we bring our knees towards our chest. So you're right here, and then elevate your shoulders up towards your knees, and then back out, okay? Mainly working through the legs and the hips, all right? But to activate your upper abs a little bit, okay, you can bring your shoulders up some. Now don't treat it like a sit-up. Right? You're not trying to sit up as you bring your knees to your chest, all right? That would be considered like a double crunch or a full body crunch. We're not gonna do that. We just wanna activate the upper abs this week a little bit. So allow your shoulders to be up a little bit, all right? And then bring your knees towards your chest. If that's too difficult, just stay with how we did it last week, all right, where your shoulders are just slightly elevated, and then bring your knees to your chest, let your hips kind of rock up, and then legs back out, all right? Reverse crunch style. When you get done with that, we're gonna do our 80-second glute bridge, okay? When you do your glute bridge, we're gonna go feet flat, knees bent, make sure your legs are in line with your hips here, and you should be able to reach and touch your heels comfortably without having to lean to the side to touch it, okay? So I can touch one right there. I know I'm set up for a good glute bridge. I want to take my lower back and flatten it against the floor, engaging my core. I'm going to rest either here with my arms, or I'm going to let my arms fall down here, just to give me some stability so I'm not falling, okay? You're going to drive up, all right, engage those glutes, and you're going to hold, all right, for 80 seconds. It's important to have a timer nearby, okay, or on you, whether it be a smartwatch or smartphone or a tablet, okay, whatever it is, they can time you for 80 seconds. So once you get done with those 2, we have some additional work. All right, so just like last Tuesday, we're gonna do high knee to sprint, but doubles. All right, we're gonna do 12 total reps this week. You're gonna cover 40 yards each rep, and you're gonna rest 2 minutes between each of those reps, okay? So this is gonna take you quite a bit of time this week, all right? So to do this, you only need 2 landmarks, okay? Your first line and your second line. Set your landmark, walk 10 yards, set your second landmark, okay? And the way that we'll do it this week is we're just gonna utilize 10 yards here, okay? So when you do it, you're gonna do one of those variations going down, the other variation coming back, which means you're gonna do a high knee variation going down, and you're gonna sprint coming back. So that means you're gonna be here, you're gonna be moving forward, doing your high knees, and make sure you're doing them properly. Those knees coming up to hip height, toes pulled up, and you're working on that arm drive, okay? Perfect opportunity to work on your arm mechanics along with your legs without actually having to work on it while you're sprinting, okay? So this becomes habit while you're sprinting. Get those knees up, drag them elbows back. Once you're doing your high knees for 10 yards, once you get to that 10-yard line, just turn back around, keep that lean, and then turn it into a sprint, okay? And you're sprinting back, all right? But you're gonna do it twice because it's doubles, right? So you're gonna high knee it, turn around, lean and sprint, turn back around in the same direction, high knee it, and then turn back over the shoulder you did the first time, and then sprint back. Okay? The next time, you would just turn over the other shoulder. Okay? That way you get used to rotating and then pushing off the other foot. All right? So it's high knee down, 10, sprint back 10, high knee down 10, sprint back 10 again. On the second time you sprint back, make sure you have some room past the line, so that way you can get that full 10-yard sprint without having to slow down, and you can zoom past that line. All right? So really, it's more like 10, 10, 10, and like 15. You want to zoom past that finish line and then slow down. Okay? So you have 12 of those. Give yourself 2 minutes rest between each of those. It's going to take you a little bit. All right? But giving you adequate rest so you can recover properly. And then after you complete your additional work, you'll have your ACL play it safe. It'll take you a handful of minutes to complete, not very long. Just make sure you get that in and still stick with level 1, okay? So if there's not a piece of equipment that you have available to you, any type of ankle bands or medicine balls, don't worry about it. Pass that exercise up and do what exercises you can, because there's plenty of body weight exercises in the ACL Play It Safe program. All right, so that's it for Tuesday, May 26th, lower body workout. Go have some fun, enjoy it, and go crush it.